Billionaires have the best of everything, and their automobile collection is usually at the top of the list. Here are the top 10 billionaires of the modern era and the cars that adorn their garages. The Millionaire Post channel is all about motivation, inspiration, setting goals, and visualizing your success. We will examine the lifestyle of the world's most affluent with a particular focus on the millionaire lifestyle, including automobiles, houses, mansions, costs, toys, and their general luxurious lifestyle. For others, it's an all-out buying spree for the most expensive and luxurious ones they can get their hands on. But others may desire a collection of old and rare cars to keep till the end of time. Finally, some of you may want something lovely and comfortable, and there is no shame in that. For us ordinary people, the decision to acquire an automobile is based on several factors, such as fuel economy, safety, price, how it handles, its reviews, reputation, and reliability, and even its environmental impact. Yet, surprisingly, these characteristics appear to govern car purchasing decisions among the world's wealthiest billionaires. Even if the mega billionaires' fortunes have grown, most of them have a very economical taste in automobiles, and it's intriguing to see their modest choices. The following is a list of the world's 10 billionaires and their preferred mode of transportation. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Preston Bezos is the CEO and creator of the e-commerce website Amazon and the space exploration business Blue Origin. He is currently the wealthiest individual on Earth. With a net wealth of nearly $200 billion, one would expect Bezos to drive about in a showy, extravagant armada of cars. But contrary to popular belief, Bezos picked a Honda Accord in 1997 and currently drives a subsequent iteration, a 2013 model of the exact vehicle. Bezos was asked on 60 Minutes why he likes this car so much. His reaction is as straightforward as it gets. Simply put, this is an excellent automobile. He used to drive a 1987 Chevrolet Blazer before the Honda Accord. This is a metaphor for how Amazon functions, since it demonstrates that Bezos does not waste money on unimportant things to the customer. A 2013 Honda Accord has a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $22,000 US. Elon Musk. One of the most well-liked car experts, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has long been known for his automotive sector innovation. He is also the creator and CEO of SpaceX, the world's largest private space company. He has earned enormous riches behind only Bezos and has just unseated him for a brief moment when his net worth soared to an astounding $210 billion as a result of a big rally in Tesla stocks of more than 400%. Elon Musk's choice of wheels is unsurprising given his position as CEO of Tesla. Musk has said that he has favorites and that he mainly drives the Tesla Model S Performance, which costs around $90,000. When he's with his kids, he also drives Tesla's Model 3 Performance and Model X. Musk, in addition to Teslas, owns and drives a Ford Model T and a Jaguar E-Type Series 1 Roadster. However, his most impressive car is the 1976 Lotus Esprit underwater car, which was used in the 1977 James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me, which he purchased at an auction in London for $997,000. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, the technology entrepreneur, philanthropist, and Harvard University dropout, has been a constant fixture on lists of the world's wealthiest, most important, and influential individuals since 2010. He currently serves as the chairman and CEO of Facebook. The founder and CEO of Facebook is known for driving a plain and humble Honda Fit Jazz. He is readily classified as one of the most down-to-earth people who does not flaunt his fortune in any way. When it comes to vehicles, clothes, and vacations, Zuckerberg's tastes are far from excessive. Aside from the Honda Fit, he's been seen in a black Acura TSX and a Volkswagen hatchback, all of which are worth less than $30,000. However, he owns the Pagani Huayra, an Italian sports car that presently costs around $2.6 million. Larry Page. Larry Page is a computer scientist and internet entrepreneur best known as one of Google's co-founders. He is presently the CEO of Google's parent company, Alphabet, focused on developing technology. He is one of the top 10 wealthiest billionaires with a net worth of around $100 billion. Page, on the other hand, is more conservative when it comes to car purchases. He drives a modest and environmentally friendly Toyota Prius with a list price of $23,770 US. He is also known to own a Tesla Roadster, a $200,000 electric sports automobile. Sergey Brin. Russian-born Sergey Brin immigrated to the United States when he was 6 and eventually found himself at Stanford University. He earned his PhD in computer science and met Page. In 1998, he and Page co-founded Google. They co-created Google's PageRank algorithm and, in 2015, Alphabet, which comprises Google, Nest, Callisto, and other companies. He is the current president of Alphabet and the world's 10th richest person. Like the other Google co-founders, Brin prefers the thrifty Toyota Prius for his daily vehicle, and he is also known to drive a Tesla Roadster. Page and Brin are also rumored to be investors in Elon Musk's Tesla. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, dubbed the Oracle of Omaha, is known for his down-to-earth and practical life. He doesn't live in a mansion and admits to drinking a Coke with his meal every morning since it's relatable. The billionaire is well known for amassing his fortune on Wall Street through astute investments and a great sense of when and when not to spend money. However, he does not appear to be spending much of his $69 million net worth on automobiles, with the most fascinating car he is known to have owned being a Cadillac XTS. Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani, Asia's richest man, is worth more than $59 billion, and he doesn't conceal it. He has a fleet of cars, including Rolls-Royces, Aston Martins, and BMWs, but one sticks out. As a birthday present, his wife once purchased him an entirely customized Maybach 62. It appears to be an appropriate gift for a man who has everything. Amancio Ortega. Amancio Ortega is a very private individual who has only ever given 3 interviews in his life. It doesn't seem like a man with firms like Zara and a net worth of $58 billion. Ortega's inclination to keep himself to himself means he's rarely seen in anything flashy, but he has been seen in an Audi A8 and a Mercedes GL on different occasions. Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison made his fortune by inventing the computer giant Oracle, and he is now worth more than $65 billion as a result. A sizable portion of that money has gone toward a nice car collection, which has included a McLaren F1 and a Lexus LFA. For the daily commute, he's chosen a Lexus LS600H, which, while quite reasonable, appears to be the more modest option of Lexus to take out in the morning. Bill Gates. Bill Gates, the creator of Microsoft, was once the world's richest man, albeit he has humbly dropped down to 4th in recent years. Still, with a net worth of $91 billion, he's not exactly short on cash, and his taste in cars reflects that. The most noteworthy example is his Porsche 959, which he purchased brand new in the 1980s. But, unfortunately, America has legislation that makes it unlawful to import cars under 25 years old that haven't been certified for release on that side of the Atlantic, so Gates couldn't bring his in. It was impounded for over a decade until he eventually got access to it, thanks to the adoption of a show and display law that enabled cars to be allowed in if they travel less than 2,500 miles each year. What vehicles piqued your interest? Tell us about it in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to remain up to date on all future uploads. We'll see you on the Millionaire Post channel again soon. Continue to be legendary.